Hi there, welcome to Floating in Books. Today we will be decluttering all of my long sleeve blouses and tops. Welcome everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today we are doing a declutter of all of my long sleeve blouses and tops. I'm filming this a little bit in advance. I haven't had a lot of a chance this spring yet to be wearing any of my long sleeve tops because it has been quite cold and rainy and just gross. So we're sort of like it's really weird weather currently. So we're having really weird weather at the minute where it's sort of like that in-between weather where it's too warm to be wearing sweaters, but too cold to be wearing blouses and tops. So we're going to get started with the tops first, and then we'll get into the blouses section here. And I have to talk about the thing I'm wearing and something that I had to dig out of the wash. So for a lot of these decluttering videos, I was putting on every single item, but a lot of these items will have a similar shape. So I'm going to be putting this one on because it is already a little dirty, I'm not going to lie. And most of the blouses will have this kind of shape. So I tend to tuck them into my jeans or I tie them with a knot front. A lot of them have this like pajama style collar, a little bit like the one I'm wearing today. Or I can button them up fully, but very often I will leave the couple of top buttons undone anyway. So it's very much a similar shape. So I'll be putting on a couple of them so you can see what some things look like. But most of them are the same shape, so I won't have to put on everything to make a decision, do I want to keep this, yes or no. So this I wore yesterday. It's by Monki. And this is also by Monki. So let me put this on so you can see what a lot of these tops actually look like. Because these are all turtlenecks. So a lot of my longer sleeve tops are turtlenecks, and I'm wearing a full face of makeup today. So I don't want to put any of these on that aren't supposed to go in the wash yet, because I don't want to get them covered in makeup. So that's why I will be showing you this one on first, so we can talk about the rest. And then when I say it's dirty, yes, it's dirty. I spilled chocolate on it the other day, so this needs to go into the wash. And for some reason, the sleeve was a bit grubby as well, so not sure what happened there. But this is a long sleeve top from Monki. It's got a higher neck, and it's a full-on cotton with a bit of stretch. I wear this a lot underneath blazers or underneath cardigans. So perfect for this time of year, and that's what most of these actually are. Most of my long sleeve tops are by Monki, and they fit like this. So now you have an idea of what it might look like on. I just have this exact same top. I have some of them in the rib material, some of them in the non-rib material, but they all essentially do the same thing. I just have the same item in a bunch of colors, because when I started getting into turtlenecks, I found out that Monki simply does the best ones, because they're fully cotton, so they're not too sweaty and they wash really well. And because they are stretchy enough, you won't stretch out this like top part if you take it off of a hanger. So that's another reason why I like these tops from Monki a lot. I do have a couple of other ones, but those tend to be sheer, and I tend to only wear them as layering pieces, so I will not be showing them on as is, but I know what these things look like. So let me just talk to you about what's on the rail behind me and what things I might be able to get rid of. So something that isn't Monki is this black long-sleeved woolen knit turtleneck, because the other turtlenecks I have tend to be Arquette, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's no label here. So it's an Arquette top, and I have a couple of these merino wool ones for winter time as layering pieces, so this is gonna stay. This is the black version of the baby blue one I'm wearing with a little bit of a marl detail. Let me hold it up close so you can see. Here you can see the detail on it. It just has these white specks running through it, which I appreciate, and I really like this one as a layering piece, as I said. I also have it in a black and white stripe. I also have it in a black with a silver thread, as you can see here. I have this one from H&M that has a mesh with a silver thread running through it, which looks like this. And then I have another one from H&M that is the plain black with the mesh. Another Arquette top. This is the same one as the other one in the black, but this is the gray version. This one is by Monki, and it's mesh with this green velvet detail. And I really like the look of this, but this is one that I haven't worn a lot. but I do think it looks really cool. Let me see what size this is. It is the correct size. And it is this like khaki green shade, so I think I can get use out of this. I just need to style it up. Something that I love wearing is this one from Monki with the floral pattern with the purple. So I have a purple blazer that I wear this with from time to time, but I also layer it with other things. This is just great because you have that pop of color without it being too colorful. This is more of a knit turtleneck from Monki. This is a little short though. Yeah, this is also in a medium, so I should have perhaps gotten this one a size bigger. But yeah, this stretches out really well, and I do really like the color. It's this really pretty forest green. I also have the Monki top in a purple. And here's why I need to reorganize a little bit, because this is a Saison sweater. This is actually just a regular long sleeve, and I think I want to put my long sleeve tops together. This is one of their cotton knits. I believe it was called the Marlin or Martin sweater. I'm not entirely sure anymore, but it's just a navy blue stripy top, which is a good staple to have. I have this men's sweater from H&M in a navy, which I'm going to put with the Saison top because it's not a turtleneck. What is a turtleneck that's super old, and it's Zara. So not my favorite, but I love this color. It's this really pretty petrol shade, and it's a turtleneck, but it's got a little bit more flow to it. It's not fitted to the body, which is why it's a little bit different. And even though it's Zara, it still looks pretty okay. There's very little pilling, and I've had this for years, and I do think I want to put it with something else that isn't like this kind of turtleneck kind of thing, so because it's got a different shape. H&M wool, merino wool turtleneck. This is a little bit oversized for me, but again, it's more of a layering piece. I don't wear this by itself, and I love this cornflower blue color. The Monki top in a leopard print. We have this long sleeve top from Monki with this red, orange, blue, flesh, and beige color. Let me hold it up close so you can see the colors a bit better. I love this for layering. I love wearing this with a vest top or with like a gilet. It works every single time. This is also a Zara number, but it's, again, a nice one from Zara. It's their staple turtleneck with the gold buttons on the sleeve, and it looks a lot more expensive than it actually is, and it is only Zara, but sometimes Zara can do nice things as long as you hang on to them, and it's a burgundy, which is a great staple to have. I love a burgundy top. This is by Arket, and it's in a bright red. It's the same one as the gray and the black, but Arket does a couple that are more sheer, and the gray and the black are more sheer, and this one is like full-on color, but I do really like this rib detail that it has. This is a Zara piece that has to go. I tried wearing this the other day. It is a neon pink. That's why it looks so highlightery on the camera. It's from Zara. It is like scuba material. It looks like nicer material than it actually is, but because it is this scuba material, it's far too warm for layering. And I tried wearing it the other day and had to take it off immediately because it's just not flattering on. Plus, it's super cropped. I have the Monki top I'm wearing in a rainbow stripe. I have the same top in a slightly more muted rainbow stripe. I have the same top in, what's this? Burgundy, baby blue, yellow, green, navy, white sort of thing. And then this top I thought I had decluttered, but I didn't. I used to own this in a red as well. That one I decluttered because I wasn't wearing it a lot. But this is from H&M. It's from years ago. This was back when they still had their Log, their L-O-G-G line, their more casual line. I don't think they still do that. But it has a boat neck, a rounded bottom, and then 3/4 length sleeves in this really pretty navy blue stripe. So I'm going to put it with the other tops. I'm now realizing that all of these tops that aren't a turtleneck are all like renditions of blue with a stripe. I was skipping this one for a minute. This is from Madewell, and I picked this up when I was in the US, and I like it, but it did shrink. But it's really pretty because look at the detail on this. So it's got this like stitching on it, and it is like a rainbow gradient, which is really nice. Some more Saison. This is one of their, I don't know, Breton striped tops. This is one in the burgundy with the button placket and then just a longer sleeve. I believe it's called the Gatsby. And more Saison. This is their Leontine sweater. This is really pretty as well. This is a knit. The other one, the Gatsby, is more of a cotton. This is also a cotton knit, but it looks really pretty on and I really love it. I have some more solid stripy things from Monki. I've got it in the red, in the mustard yellow, and in this green color. And the red is really pretty because it has this lettuce hem detail also on the collar. And this top, I love it so much. It is a crochet top. And I think, wasn't this in my sweater declutter? I think it was. And I just really like the look of this. It's not necessarily my shade, but for the spring summer season, it's very boho-esque. It has a scallop detail, and I love the details on this. And the last of the Monki turtleneck tops in a baby, like butter yellow, in a cream with the marl, which is a navy marl. It's very similar to the black one I showed you. And then I just have a rib one with a like metallic thread running through it. Final top is this H&M number that I've had for years, but it's such a good staple. It is this, what is it called again? Broderie Anglaise. And this bell sleeve with this rivet eyelet detail in the sleeve. Then we need to talk about actual blouses. So the one I was wearing is actually one that, as much as I like the style of it and I like the print, this is a blouse by Monki, and this is something that I put in an order and I wasn't sure about it. But everything else in the order fit me, so I didn't want to return just one item. And it fit me and it looks nice. It wasn't something I needed, and it has strawberries, which is really pretty. So I like the print, I like the fit. It is a viscose material, so it's very comfortable. It has the neckline I like, it fits really well. And still part of me is like, I perhaps should get rid of, but maybe there's other things I can get rid of that can allow me to keep this. So let me run you through it. So this entire section are cream, white, and beige blouses. The colors happen next, as you can tell. So I have quite a few, and they're all different. Trust me, they are. So we have a lace number. This is from H&M, and it's very oversized. And I love having a lace blouse. I really, really do. It's just one that I haven't worn much, but I do really look at the color. Like, it has this very spiky color, which I like. So this is a maybe. We're going to make a maybe pile over here. Because the reason why I keep that around is because it's lace, and I don't have anything else that's lace in a white. But now I'm thinking, do I need to keep this just because it's a white lace blouse? You know what I mean? Then this is a dressier blouse. This is from Urban Outfitters that I bought years ago. It has this gold button and then the pleats. And I did declutter some of my Urban Outfitters blouses last year. I had this waffle structure one, but that had yellowed armpits and I couldn't get it clean anymore. And it was a little bit tight around the arms. This one is still really nice. So this is one where I'm like, yeah, I do want to keep that. But I have 1, 2, 3 other like truly white blouses, and I now have this cream silk blouse from Lily Silk that they sent to me to do a video with. But I still like this. Like, I'd rather hang on to something, like I've said this before in other declutters, I'd rather hang on to something that still fits me and it's nice, but I don't wear it much, that rather than throw it away, because throwing clothes away is actually the most wasteful thing you can do. So yeah, this needs to go back because it's more of a cream. And these are my other white blouses. And the one I wear the most is this one at the front. This is a very long cotton oversized blouse from Arquette, really nice quality. So that one needs to go back for sure. And then I have a similar thing in a linen from H&M, which I actually wear quite a lot. So this is also a maybe. And then I do have some more detailed things as well. I have this Monki blouse with like the very nice large collar. I remember getting this on sale, like a very deep discount, and I love this with a vest over it. The Lily Silk one, the silk blouse, is gonna stay because I love a bit of silk. All of my silk blouses are gonna stay. I'm gonna keep this. This is from a vintage kilo sale, huge find. It's very oversized and it has this really weird bottom. It's like from a costume or something. It's got this really, really big bow that you can tie it into. Again, something I wear with a gilet for that 70s vibe. And I really like this like jacquard print that it has. And then I have my H&M beige linen blouse, and I tend to wear this more than I do the white. So let me compare, because it's the exact same blouse. Yeah, now I'm leaning more towards this warmer beige, but the white, I know I love this with blue jeans. And that's something that I want to keep it around for sure. So I now have the Urban Outfitters and the H&M. Like the H&M one, I know I haven't worn. So maybe I should get rid of that. And this is just a nice, like, I like the detail on this and still very simple and classic. Whereas this, if I still haven't worn it and I've owned it for 2 years, it may just be time to let it go. So I told you I would put on some things, but not everything. And this is a yellow blouse, and this like very light baby yellow, butter yellow. It's not my best shade, but I love this color detail. It is from Monki. And I do feel really good when I wear this. So I love the drape of the sleeve, and it is a thicker material. It does work really well, I think. It's just because I haven't worn these kind of items in like months, I'm like, I do like the look of this. So I don't necessarily want to get rid of this because I just love that ruffle color and I love the way it drapes. I just think it fits me, it suits me really well. More yellow and a corduroy number, and this is in a really nice like almost mustard yellow. It's not quite mustard, but it's great for the fall time and for layering. So I think about a year or two ago, I really wanted to get some more brighter colors into my wardrobe, and we had this really nice neon moment. So I picked up this orange shirt from H&M. Now, orange is definitely not my best color. Like if I hold this up, like this is not a good color for me, but I love pairing this with khaki green shade. So now part of me is like, maybe I should put that turtleneck from Monki with the velvet underneath this, and it can be like a nice layering moment. I think that can work. We have our red section, and here's why I don't feel too bad getting rid of the lace H&M blouse in the white. Because this is also H&M, isn't it? Yes, it's H&M. I do have this, which is like a high neck blouse situation from H&M, but it has like really nice sort of like, I like the lace on this better, even though I think it's the same lace, but because it's the red, I like it better. So I'm going to keep the red lace, getting rid of the white lace for sure. I have the same style blouse from Monki in a solid red as well, so I'm going to keep that too. I have this vintage number with this really pretty lace collar, which I'm going to keep as well. And what's a wardrobe without a bit of red gingham print? This is a men's blouse that I picked up vintage, and it's really pretty on. And then here I have my other Lily silk blouse that I got in the same sort of thing that I did a video with for them. There are some buttons here. The buttons are really pretty. And then it just has the bow that you can take off, or you can use it with the blouse, and it's this really pretty darker red, almost burgundy shade. Now, remember what I said about wanting bright colors in my wardrobe? This pink blouse, perfect for the summertime. I love this. I usually roll up the sleeve. It's from Zara. It doesn't have buttons all the way to the top, which I don't love, but it has like the right, like a little bit like this one that I'm wearing, has the right shape. I love the color. I love wearing this with white or like lighter jeans or pants in the summertime. It's a great layering piece as well for warmer days. So from that sort of pink number, we go into this vintage thing, which, I mean, this is a bit of a weird one because it has this like bib sort of detail. It looks like you're wearing a scarf. I usually just leave it hanging like this. So that you have a bit more of a shape, but I love this print. It's like a paisley print. It's a bit of a weird one, but it was another vintage find that I just love. You might think is vintage, but it actually isn't. It is And Other Stories, and again, it has the bow that you can leave off or you can tie it on, so I have it there for the options. And again, I like this paisley print. It's like a deeper fuchsia pink with teal paisley print, which is great. And I already mentioned none of my silk blouses are gonna go. This is by Cezanne. It's their Anne blouse in this really pretty magenta shade. And another vintage find that is missing a button somewhere, because I remember one of the buttons falling off. back when I last wore it, so I need to replace that. Oh, it's the top one actually. But it has this like button placket with these really cool buttons. Again, a really pretty print with like the teal and like the khaki green and some mustard yellow, and then it looks like a jersey at the bottom. Very strange piece, but I really like it. Are you ready for this bright of a green? This is from Monki. This is, oh, that was still like partly rolled up, so I need to fix that. But this is, again, like if you want to do dopamine dressing, this is the way to go. Remember the linen blouse from H&M in the white and in the cream and in the beige? I have it in the grass green as well, not going anywhere. And then I have this very old Monki number. This is one of the first things I ever purchased from Monki, I remember. I have had this for a very, very long time. I used to have a dress with the same print that I believe I picked it up around the same time. But yeah, this is really pretty. I like the polka dots. This is something I love layering with. This with a cardigan, like this would be perfect for right now. One of my favorite vintage blouses, and it sadly has a huge hole. I'm not sure if you can see, but I mended it. I fixed it, but I can only ever still wear this if I roll up the sleeves, but I love this print, so this has to stay. This vintage number, I'm not so sure on. This is a little bit too gray leaning for me, so I don't love the way this looks. I remember it drapes really well. It's like a really, really nice drape on me. But yeah, I haven't reached for this in a long time, so this is one that has to go. And then I have that same-ish style of linen blouse from H&M in the green stripe. I love a stripe. Then I just have two Saison numbers, one in this like green, murky green and a forest green. This is the Chloe blouse. And I don't remember the name of this, but it has a little bit more detail. It's a cotton with the puffy sleeves. And then the Chloe, I also have this in the navy. These are not going anywhere. H&M, green denim blouse, not going anywhere. I love this thing. Now this vintage blouse, I thought I was going to like as much as the one that has all the holes in. But it turns out I don't. And I don't reach for this at all. It's a good color for me. It looks really stunning, but I don't wear this. Now, I decided that I wasn't going to buy many more things that had polyester in until I saw this blouse on H&M. It's this tealy blue green. It's this very in-betweeny kind of shade. They did a bit of it over the fall time, and because I love teal so much, I knew I had to get this one, so this is not going anywhere. Remember what I said about stripes? Oh, I have a problem. So I have a bunch of these stripy numbers here. I have this darker one, which is a linen blend from H&M. It's similar to the green one I have, to the white and the beige. It's the same one, and I wear this a lot, you can tell. And then I also have like a similar thing in a cotton from H&M in this darker, like more navy stripe. But now I'm looking at the other one, and I'm like this is a bit more vibrant, but I would wear the other one more. So this is definitely a maybe. This is like, again, a linen blend. So I do wear this quite a bit. I love the look of this one. So I have light blue and the darker blue already. And this is really pretty. I love how sturdy this cotton blouse is from H&M. But you can just see I haven't worn this. And I think it's because I already own the other one. Cotton, so maybe this one can go as well, because I haven't worn it. I think I've owned it for 2 years, and I think I can take a decision on this one as well and declutter it, because this is this very smooth cotton. It feels like it's got polyester in, and the other ones I just feel are a bit more breathable, and when I wear a blue and white stripy top, it's the height of summer. It's not as if I don't have any other more blue blouses. As I mentioned, I have a problem. Another linen number from H&M. This is in like this really nice blue color. Not sure it's my kind of blue though. This is maybe one I need to try on as well. I love this one for layering with my burgundy suit. And this is Saison, not going anywhere. This is their Suzanne blouse. Love the color detail on this one. My trusty Topshop number, I've had this for years. It's this herringbone print. and I love it. This is how I found out I like these like lightweight cotton and linen-y blouses. And then this is perhaps why I can get rid of the lighter H&M cotton blouse, because I have this lighter blue cotton blouse from Monki with the check print. It's really pretty. It's got like a poofy sleeve, and I have this actually in another color because I liked it so much. So let me try on those other two things real quickly so I can see what they look like on. I don't even have to roll up the sleeves to see that this is not my best color. So this is one I'm going to declutter because it's just not the right shade of blue for me. Okay, so I haven't buttoned this up all the way because it's gonna take ages, but I'm putting this on and I instantly feel great in it. I think it's a really nice color for me. This with like a white pair of shorts or a white pair of denim, it's gonna look really, really pretty. And that's how I actually ended up with so many of these blue and white striped trousers, blouses. I discovered white and light trousers 2 or 3 years ago, and then I had nothing to go with it. But I love a blue and white stripe with like white denim. So this one I'm gonna keep because I really enjoy the fabric of this. If you thought we were done with all of the blue stuff, we aren't, because I still have some printed, some darker things, some brighter things as well. This is one of my all-time favorite blouses that I ever bought. This is by Monki, and it again has that pajama style collar, and it just has this like oversized blousey, almost like balloon sleeve. Love the print on this as well. It has like a floral print. Essentially, that's what we've got going on with this one. It is a floral print, and I love it. More Monki florals. I've shown you this so many times. This has a slightly different color scheme. The flowers on it are really, really small, and it has that sharp, almost like 1970s style collar that I love. Here is why I know I can get rid of some of my vintage blouses that I just decluttered, because I picked this one up later and I like this one better, and I don't have to keep everything just because it's vintage. I have this bright, is this linen? Yeah, this is also a linen blend from H&M in the bright sort of electric blue color. More electric blue in this vintage number with this bib and these really nice vintage looking buttons as well. This is very 80s though when you put it on, but this with faux leather pants is really stunning. Do you think we're done with the blue? No, we're not, because I still have this floral embroidery style top from Cezanne. It is like the same shape as the Chloe blouse, but in a cotton, and then it has the broderie anglaise, very special. They only did this one season, I think, but yeah, I'm very glad I picked that one up. I have their Anne blouse in the navy polka dot, and here is the navy Cezanne Chloe blouse. So I don't have a lot of brown in my wardrobe, but if you find a really good leopard print blouse, you need to keep it. So this is H&M though, but it's a very nice drapey material, and very often I don't like the leopard print with my hair color, but this one works. One of the oldest pieces in my wardrobe. I wore it quite a bit again over the fall season. I bought this, back when I first started working in higher education. So this is like 15 years old. It's H&M, but it's got the contrast color. It's a sheer like white leopard print, and I think it's a cool one. So this gets to stick. So I have that blue and white check blouse from Monki. This is the black gingham print version in a seersucker material. Really pretty. This is a size smaller though, so I wished I had sized up in this, but it was sold out, I remember. So I do need to pin this when I wear it because it's a bit gapey, but it fits. And then another older item in my wardrobe. This is also like spotted, but it looks a bit like leopard print. It's Topshop. It's from their petite range. It's a very boxy fit, and it's this really nice shiny material, so I do really enjoy that too. And finally, a hound's print blouse from Villa, and this is just really nice as well. It is a bit sheer, and yeah, it's a good one. Again, one I've had for years. And then we're moving into the actual black section. I've got 5 things here. Yeah, 5 things. And then, of course, the strawberry print top that I showed you at the start. That one also goes into this section. So this is the Pierrot blouse from Cezanne. It is a little see-through, and it is a silk and cotton blend. But I really like this design, so keeping that. Monki probably just does some of the best prints out there. This is very 70s inspired. I love this one. Keep. And there are a couple of blouses here that I had initially decluttered last year, but I pulled them out of the pile because I found myself looking at new black blouses to replace them. And it was these next two that are polyester. So I was like, I'd rather hang on to them. And I've actually been wearing them quite a bit. So this is by Monki with the ladies on top. And we have this Forever 21 item that has the brass gold buttons, you could say. They are a bit tarnished now. But I've had this for, again, more than a decade. And then I just have a linen black blouse because you need one. Final section is shackets and flannels. This first one, this one here is pink and green. It's very 90s and it was a vintage find and I want to keep it. Another vintage find is this orange, blue, red one that I love and I'm going to keep it. This is an item I decluttered last year, but then I was like, but it's a perfectly fine blouse. I'm going to keep it because I love this dark green vibe with the navy and the red. And I would like to keep this blue and white shacket style flannel from H&M. I picked this up back when shackets were all the rage and I definitely want to keep this. But two things I'm going to get rid of. And this may come as a surprise because these are staple. Like everybody will tell you these are staples in their wardrobes, but not for me. This corduroy blouse from H&M is in a baby blue. I have plenty of baby blue, lighter blue items, and this is a very heavy, like this can be worn as outerwear, and I have my mustard yellow corduroy blouse that is a much more lightweight fabric, and I like that one better than I do this one. So that's gonna go. And I have that dark green denim blouse, and that's why I no longer wear this one. I just don't wear, it's very much denim on denim when I wear this. These also have like just a popper, the corduroy ones as well, and they tend to unbutton on me sometimes. And this is again quite heavy, more like outerwear, and I have plenty of denim jackets, so I don't tend to reach for this at all. So this can go as well. So it wasn't a massive declutter, not like last year. It was only 8 items, but I definitely got rid of some things that I know I won't be wearing much. And I feel that this way I will have plenty of space to put those longer sleeve things in a slightly different spot in my wardrobe, because I tend to keep my turtlenecks with my t-shirts because I see them as layering pieces, and none of these like actual sweater-like things are layering pieces. So I know they need to go into a separate section of my wardrobe. So those I need to keep separate for now. And then this is where we stand. I really hope you enjoyed watching today's video. Thank you so very much for joining me. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more by me. I do a decluttering video once a month and I film once a week on this channel about books, travel, lifestyle, fashion kind of stuff. And if you're into makeup, check out my main channel where I post 4 times a week. And I have a blog where I post daily. So hope to see you in one of those spaces. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.